Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2nd of February Singapore Stocks Discussion with Chart Nexus Live on Facebook and our YouTube channel. Okay, 63 of you online. If you can hear me loud and clear and watch the video very clearly, sharply, please let me know. Okay, let me just say hello to everybody on the chat so that you know you can also type there. Good evening. The market is very, very bullish these 2 weeks. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Are we able to look for very good stocks to trade? Good evening. Something wrong with my YouTube. I can't type on YouTube. Hi, good evening, Jen, Wee, Brandon, Sui, Jasmine. Hi, good evening to everybody. Tan, loud and clear. Very good, very good. Okay, loud and clear is good. Okay, so let's wait for more people to join us tonight, and we shall begin shortly. Okay, now those of you who find that the video is not sharp, there is a setting button below your Facebook, that video, my video. You can go ahead and click on the settings to set it to the highest definition. Then you can be able to see HD, high definition. It's so sharp that you don't need an iPhone 12. Hi, Kanlai. Hi. How many of you are new here? I saw a lot of names that are very familiar. How many of you are new here? New, please comment new so that I know. NG. Tonight is Singapore stock. By the way, tonight is Singapore stock because I saw some Malaysia fans coming in. So tomorrow is Bursa. Okay, tomorrow is Bursa. I know MCO has been extended by 2 more weeks. Okay, so tomorrow we'll talk about it. Okay, tomorrow talk about it. Today we talk about Singapore stocks. Okay, Singapore stocks. Kathleen is new. Welcome, Kathleen. Welcome. Not new, no need to say lah. There's a lot of not new, I know. Okay, 美好的一天，嗨。还有没有新人 ？Anyone new here? Let comment under the comments field. Let me know you are new or old. Any more new viewers tonight? New friends tonight joining us? Please let me know. You can just comment there. There is a lag between my words and then the broadcast, about 20 seconds, so it's a bit weird. Newbie can. Newbie. Renew. You're very naughty. Very naughty. I am old uncle. Wow, old uncle, retiree take CPF already, 55 years old, take CPF. Not old, never mind. Must be rich. Okay, come, let's start tonight's session. Okay, everybody, let's start tonight's session. So this is the Singapore Strength Index. Every week we have to go through this first to understand what is the market doing, what is the state of the Singapore market. This Singapore Strength Index is not tracking the 30 STI component stock. Okay, this is an index I came out with that will track majority of the top volume stocks that has got liquidity in them, that they are active and they are moving. Most importantly, they are moving, not your 1 cent, 2 cent kind of stock or no volume kind of stock that is not moving. So by knowing what this majority of stocks are doing, we are able to tell the direction of the stock market. Okay, take a look at this November here. Now, this is the low when the rally started. Now, if you are not in the stock market, okay, over the past 3 months, that means you are very new. Tonight, you first time come to this seminar and then you are hearing about Singapore stocks. Okay, you have missed a wonderful rally. Okay, 3 months of rally. 3 months of rally. But in order for you to enjoy these 3 months of rally, you must be in the market during the bad months, the August, September, October, November, where the stocks are not really going higher, neither nor they coming lower. So these are the restless months where the stock market isn't going anywhere. But as an investor, you need to stay put in the market and keep your eyes open, because when the trend starts to turn up over here, you will be there capturing the move. Okay, so there's a very famous saying in Wall Street I want to share with you tonight. That is, in order to be there during the good time, you need to be there during the bad times, guys. You need to be there during the bad times. So you cannot pick and choose when to come in, when to get out of the market. You just have to stay put. The day you decided to become an investor, you are interested and committed to grow your money in the stock market, this is where you need to stay put. Okay, do not take a holiday from the market and then just switch off. Don't bother about the market, otherwise you are going to miss. Okay, so right now, to a follow-up from last week, we have a very wonderful week where a lot of stocks are breaking the lows. Okay, so not breaking the lows. A lot of stocks are turning from their high. Okay, so 2 weeks back, I have warned about the stock market could turn down, and indeed it did turn down, but not very seriously. I thought it's going to crash. Okay, seriously, with the GameStop happening in US was down a total of 1,200 points last week, Dow Jones. Okay, I thought it was going to be the mother of all trigger. But this week, the stock market bounces back. I think a lot of people are very surprised on Monday morning that despite Dow Jones closing down 600 points on Friday night, Monday morning, Singapore stocks are still fine. And throughout the day, we keep on gaining the momentum and piling on the gains, and we finished the day beautifully yesterday. Okay, so today the momentum continues and even more gains on the Tuesday closing. So it is very good, and you can see that the market has turned up. So my bearish analysis on the Singapore market didn't come true. Okay, didn't come true, and it has started to turn up. So hopefully, if it can go swing into the green zone, there could be another few more weeks of rally if it goes into the green zone. Okay, I think based on what we are looking at, the Dow Jones index, the S&P 500, nothing seems to be able to derail this bull market yet. Okay, yet. If Donald Trump is still around, 就係唔同啦。Donald Trump will inflict damage to the market. He will start a conversation with China about trade war, and the market will plunge. But now, no more. So I think for now, we should still be bullish about the market. You can see a lot of stocks are still going higher with good volume. Okay, so we will look at some of the key stocks. So remember, Singapore Strength Index, 我们是看起的unless the market start to turn down again, then confirm it is very bearish. Okay, so once we understand the Singapore Strength Index, let's turn it off. Okay, so now we focus on the individual stock. Like before I go through the stocks that I'm interested in, maybe you should tell me what are the stocks that you are interested in, so that we expand our scope, because I'm always looking at the list of stocks. So some of you may find, you're saying every time talk about this stock, never talk about my stock. So tonight I give you a chance. You tell me what one stock, and then let us take your stock as an example, and then we learn technical analysis on your stock. 好唔好啊？ AEM, wow, low ping fa, that is very fast. AEM. Okay. Oops, me and my fat finger. Now, this is my charting platform. Okay, guys, this charting platform, if you have been here before and you're not a member, we have made massive upgrade today. Okay, today we just released. So everybody will have intraday chart. Okay, and you have got a new system here that will tell you the stop loss. Okay, the trading stop for your stock. So let us take a look at AEM. How much? AEM. Let's go. You want the AEM in Nasdaq? Oh, sorry, click wrongly. AEM in Singapore. Okay, here we go. Okay, now AEM in, okay, last 2 days, today and yesterday, you can see increasing volume. Now, when a stock is going higher, it is always very good to see increasing volume, guys. So this stock is definitely bullish, okay, bullish. And if you take a look at the AEM industry, this is the semiconductor industry. Okay, semiconductor industry is now facing a shortage of chips, so they are ramping up production everywhere. South Korea, Taiwan, if you follow their export data and their manufacturing industrial output, you will know that semiconductor is the one powering their GDP recovery from the pandemic. Okay, so semiconductor for the win. So as of now, if you look at semiconductor for 2021, it is expected to grow this year, 6 to 8% growth. So unless the headlines change, otherwise this is one sector you want to pay attention to. Since we started with AEM, we will go and take a look at UMS and Franken and so on. Okay, so later we take a look at them. So AEM, very good movement with higher trading volume. Okay, on white candle is very good. And then take a look at the earnings, guys. Okay, this is what I pay attention to. Earnings is the one of the catalysts for the stock price to go up. Now we are in the month of February. February will have a lot of earnings reported by the listed companies. Okay, so once the earnings is out, the share price can either climb higher because of very positive forward guidance, or if it fails to meet the earnings projection, then the share price will be punished. Okay, so watch what you are trading and watch what you are chasing. So after you understand the daily chart, you go to the weekly chart. Okay, double time frame. Now those of you who are very free, you want to trade intraday, you go to the hourly chart. Okay, you can see even more pronounced trend on the hourly chart. But most of us who are working full time, you may not have the time to trade the intraday, so you forget it. You just use the daily or the weekly will do. Okay, so once you come to the weekly chart, you can see the trading volume last week. Okay, now this is one very important candle last week that didn't kill the bulls in AEM. Now this is the one that I was very bearish upon because it has got quite significant volume, quite a high volume, trading volume. This green and red volume bars are trading volume. So you can see the candle did not go higher but come lower. So this is definitely selling. So I was expecting AEM to come down further, okay, to come down further to form a support before it launches another attack. But it did not come down. This is this week candle. This week candle is made from Monday to Friday, but because today is only Tuesday, so you can see AEM's weekly trading volume is already more than 3/4 of the whole of last week, guys. Therefore, the move and the trading volume in AEM is serious. It is real. It is not you know what you call that. It is not a movement with low volume that is insignificant, but this is a move with high volume. You can imagine by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we may see even higher trading volume in AEM. Now, the thing is, because AEM has already climbed so high, okay, it's already near the all-time high. Is it all-time high? Yeah, it's near the all-time high. Anytime going to break higher some more. Okay, so it makes it very difficult, okay, for me to buy. Now, any stocks I mentioned tonight and any stock I mentioned tonight, any analysis I done tonight is for my own personal use and for me to explain to you how to apply technical analysis. It should not be constituted as a buy or sell signal. Okay, it should not be considered as a buy or sell recommendation or advice as well. Right. So by continuing, you agree with me. Now, all of you, if you agree with me, comment yes, that this is just a training. It is not advice to trade any stocks tonight? Comment yes if you agree. Okay, if you do not agree, you have to leave the webinar. Thank you, Rai. Wow, thank you for the response. Yes. Those listening never put yes one, okay? So you should be leaving. If you never leave, I take it that you are yes. All right, so let's continue with AEM. So the best thing to happen to AEM for me, if I want to get into AEM, is very simple, guys. I want to look for the next retracement happening here. Okay, happening. I think I draw too ugly already. I want to see the next retracement happening with low volume. With low volume, members will understand this is the setup that we want. Okay, so that by Thursday, Friday, we can see another white to complete the long white candle on the weekly chart, guys. That is my anticipation for AEM if I want to trade it. Now you can imagine if the stock doesn't offer us a setup and then it continues to trade into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if the momentum cannot sustain, okay, it can finish a very ugly candle that looks like this by Friday. Okay, and then you see very high transaction volume, and then you see this, okay, happening in AEM. This is called a shooting star with high volume, so it's going to be very bearish. Okay, so we are not out of the woods yet. With high volume, you want to see AEM trades into the 450s, 460 and $5. If it doesn't, if it gives you a high transaction volume with a shooting star, in itself, it is a bearish signal. Okay, so it comes on the back of a sell candle over here. It makes it really potent. Okay, makes it very potent. So that is my take on AEM. And if you take a look at my arrow over here, yesterday already have a entry signal. Okay, have an entry signal on this AEM, and this red line is used to trail the profit. So if AEM swings into the profit zone above 10-20%, then you can use the red line to trail the profit. That means no touch red line, no close below the red line, no need to sell. Just continue to ride the bloody trend like this. Just ride the bloody trend. Okay, from the first green. Okay, so you see it never come down, right? So there are a couple of signals, still a couple of signals. Now, before you take any signal, it is very important for you to check the chart. Is it buyer in control or is it any chart formation before you want to take the signal? So it is not taking the signal blindly. Okay, it is not taking the signal blindly. So you need to analyze. So based on yesterday, let's take a look. Now, yesterday we have a white candle Monday. We expect EM to die on Monday, but the whole Asian market just went up. So you can see the transaction volume of AM came back into a white candle. Okay, so therefore buyers step back in and buyers continue today. So that is the story on AEM, and I have also planned out, okay, what is my assault plan on AEM if I see the familiar pattern happening. You can see the same applies to ISDN. Okay, ISDN is doing, this is what I drawn last night to all the members. So ISDN, what I want to see is this. Okay, can you imagine this? This is this. Okay, and then this three small candle with low volume is what I want to see happening right here. So the first one already done. So I need one or two more. Then it complete my favorite pattern, and members who are here online, this is the one that that I can I must choose my words properly. So therefore you see So let me rephrase. So if ISDN show the setup, I think all the members know what to do already. Okay, so that is ISDN, one of the semiconductor stock as well. And you can see the earnings of these stocks that I'm talking about are all increasing. There is earnings growth. Okay, the next one is UMS. Now UMS, ISDN, and Franken, these are the ones that didn't really move up a lot today. Okay, similarly to AEM, you can see that this white candle has come back with a high volume. Okay, as high as the two sell candles over here. So you know that buyer step back in, buyer continue. So tomorrow, tomorrow, okay, the other thing is, when a stock trades to the resistance, okay, you want to see higher volume as it goes up, or at least sama-sama volume. You don't want to see lower volume. For example, this candle, if it comes with lower volume as it trades toward the resistance, wow, that one is very dangerous, that it could be a trap. Okay, but with high volume, it seems like like a snowball, is rolling bigger and stronger going into the resistance. Very high chance the resistance will break. We are at an all-time high. Okay, we're at an all-time high. So AEM already at the doorstep. So is UMS. So let's take a look at Franken. Okay, before we take a look at Franken, let's take a look at the weekly chart of UMS. Okay, now UMS, you take a look at trading volume. It is not as high as AEM. Okay, let me show you AEM again. AEM. Okay, on the weekly chart, you can see this week, Tuesday's weekly candle trading volume is almost, okay, 4/5 of the week last week volume. Okay, 4/5 of last week volume. So we can expect Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we can see higher volume. But once you go to the UMS, you can see that it is weaker. Now, weaker doesn't mean no chance. Weaker doesn't mean no chance. It could mean, okay, to me, it could mean that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday could be UMS turn to shine. Oh, that's how I look at it. Earnings wise, these three companies, semiconductor, very hard to go wrong. Okay, they are all enjoying earnings growth. And the other one is Franken. Okay, Franken on the weekly chart, you could see it is the same as UMS. It is not as fierce as AEM on the weekly chart, but you can see the prior two candles last week and the week before, declining volume. Okay, declining volume on the back of a strong white candle. I think Franken is a stock that is akan datang. Okay, it's akan datang. So we want to keep an eye on this Franken as well, all these semiconductor stock. Then you take a look at the green arrows are all coming up. Candle in green zone means that it is still trailing the profit ended from the first green arrow. So this is still swinging in profit and hasn't really tested the trailing stop line yet. Also, this is quite a bullish stock. And you can see that it has got very, very nice, let me draw the arrow for you. It's got very nice higher lows. Okay, higher low Dow theory means that it is a trending stock. Okay, trending stock. Earnings wise, it has been toppish for the past few quarters. Now, the next quarter in February earnings, hopefully it can 突破重围. Okay, that means achieve a higher earnings per share growth. Then this stock has got a very good catalyst to even go higher. All right, so this is a very trendy stock. Okay, now you see a lot of luminous green volume bar below. This tells you the significant volume that you should pay attention to. Okay, significant volume that you should pay attention to. And then you do your analysis and see that, hey, whenever there's luminous green, what is the transaction volume doing? What is the candle doing? Is it buying or selling? Okay, and if you zoom out, you can see that for every wave in the uptrend, it comes with the typical high, low volume characteristic. So you can imagine if tomorrow it really break out of this 144 with better volume, okay, the trend looks set to continue. Okay, I think based on the Singapore numbers, the economic numbers, the industrial output, it has already been mentioned semiconductor output in December is tops. Okay, is tops. So all these listed companies, semiconductor companies at the exchange should be something that are going to report. They are something they're going to report, not something. They are companies that may report the better earnings. Okay. Hey, what happened to my YouTube? How come tak boleh chat? Alamak, today the YouTube cannot type anything. Wait, something wrong with the YouTube. Okay, but I saw people watching how you guys are watching, so I reckon that it is okay. So I'll continue. Okay, I'll continue. So that's Franken. Okay. Let me see. Any questions so far, guys? Any questions? Now, based on this semiconductor industry first, we take it one by one. So we talk about semiconductors industry first. So these are the stocks that I'm actually watching, and I'm showing you the reasons why they are bullish. So please ask question. Please ask question. And the question you ask, I hope it is more towards trading. How do you do this? How do you do that? Instead of electronics, venture, like 算命, like 算命, like fortune telling, like you like that, Rai Liu. Cannot ask like that, Rai Liu. AV tech question mark cannot. You must say what in AV tech you do not understand. Okay. Yeah, YouTube seems to have something wrong, Jack. Oh man. Benny Liu, Valuetronic, is that a setup today? This is a very good question. Valuetronic. Okay, let's take a look at Valuetronic stock. Okay, Valuetronic and Franken is very similar. It has pulled back very, very significantly. You guys, you hang on. Let me figure out how do I set the YouTube. Okay, YouTube, those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'm going to stop the broadcast.